Now, the Friday Football Final, brought to you by Laurel Hyundai.
Good evening. Welcome to Week 4 of the Friday Football Final. I'm Matt Maisel. Our game of the week between Portage and Berlin went a little late tonight, so we're going to get those highlights to you as soon as we possibly can. We start with the Laurel Highlands and Johnstown at 3-0, already reaching their win total from the past 2 seasons. A big test tonight in the form of Bedford. Johnstown was up late in the second quarter. Bedford scores right before the half. Austin Montgomery hitting Zach Schaefer. Then in the third, Montgomery fires and hits Schaefer again. That made it 35-15. Johnstown trying to get back as Jeremy Updike hits A.J. Fisher off 40 yards for the touchdown. Then Updike with the QB keeper, and this makes it 35-29. Johnstown right in it, but Bedford storms right back down the field and scores to make it 43-29. They drop 50 on the Trojans in a 50-36 win.
I thought we played very well on offense. We took care of the ball. We had some breakdowns at times defensively, but all in all, very proud of our kids' efforts and very happy to be 3-1 at this point in time.
Somerset thinking revenge on Richland. They haven't beaten the Rams since 07. Rams quarterback Johnny Kutchman, first drive of the game, and the Rams strike first. Lenny Joy down the far sideline and a 6-0 lead. Eagles respond with authority. Dylan Barnes deep over the middle, back of the end zone. Watch this grab by Olivier DeBlaise. Blazing with the touchdown, 7-6 Somerset. Eagles next possession now. It is Raven Beeman taking it to the left. And a 4-yard touchdown for him as the Eagles roll 55-6. Central Cambria hosting Forest Hills. Heroes welcome for the Red Devils. Red Devils haven't won in Sidman a year ago, snapping a 6-year Ranger streak, but Forest Hills strikes first. Zach Sherman 1 yard out, made it 8-0. Midway second quarter, Will Seymour to Tyler Adams. That closes the gap at 8-6. Fourth quarter now, Forest Hills trying to come back. Jimmy McCauley steps in front. It's a pick six. Central Cambria touchdown, and they go on to win 33-16. Into the WestPAC, we keep it going with Conemaugh Township and Myersdale through 3 games. Township tailback Austin Myers has had 39 carries per game, but instead Myersdale tonight. Jason Ritchie made it 7-0. And Ritchie again makes it 10 yards out to make it 12-0, and Ty Huber makes it 19-0, and Myersdale goes on to roll by the score of 39-19. Norton 39-10 rather. North Star hosting Wimber. Pick it up third quarter. Ramblers up 19-0. Wimber's Braxton Roby makes it 26-0 from 3 yards out. Cougars fighting back. Stephen Moore looking deep left. The tip drill into Bradley Walker's hand. That is a play of the week nominee. That sets up Gus Strazer off the left side from 12 yards out, but little too late as Wimber wins 36-6. Close things up in the WestPAC with Shade and Blacklick Valley. Second quarter, Mitch Napora running the sweep. Get this guy a towel because these moves are slick. Mitch Napora finding daylight after running through the entire Blacklick Valley defense. 54 yards later, Shade led 14-7. Later in the quarter, guess who? Once again, fake the end around, and it goes to Napora. This time he goes 68 yards, and Shade wins 37-20. Once again, we'll have our Game of the Week highlights coming up in a little bit. Moving to the Heritage Conference, where conference favorite Blairsville expected to get its first true test at Ligonier. Rams sitting at 2-1. Blairsville unbeaten at 3-0. And after Blairsville scored first, opening drive for 6, Michael Keller returns at 71 yards, and he sets himself up on the doorstep to tie it up at 7. Ensuing drive for Blairsville, Scott Thompson going over the middle to Cam Livingston, comes down, makes a couple moves. That leads to Dion Robinson's second score of the game, but Dion's not done. He's thinking prime time. In the second quarter, his third touchdown of the game, and Blairsville rolls to a 28-7 win. Also, Homer Center 38, Marion Center 20, Northern Cambria blanks United 44-zip. Penns Manor big win over Salzburg, and in non-conference action, it's Purchase Line taking down St. Joe's 33-27. State College has started the season 1-2, but those 2 losses have come against the number 2 and 2 ranked team in Pennsylvania and the number 1 ranked team in West Virginia. Hoping it's a little easier tonight against Carlisle. Here's a hint. It was. Second half, Jordan Meisher, 30-yard touchdown run, making everybody miss, and then he turns on the Jets. State College up big at that point. Later on the 4th and 5, this time it is Charles Riley getting into the end zone, and State College rolls over Carlisle 37-8. Speaking of top teams, DuBois was at Erie Cathedral Prep. They're the number 4 state team in AAA. Beavers playing catch-up all game. William Norfolk splitting a D, finding Troy D'Angelo Malone. He's going home, 60-yard catch and run later in the first. Norfolk running the read option, and that is just pure speed and agility. Breaking tackles and scores. DuBois able to get on the board thanks to Chad O'Donnell here, but too much prep tonight in a 51-21 win. St. Mary's scores 56 on Keystone, winning 56-30. Red Bank Valley takes down Brookville 35-7, and Punxsutawney, big win over Union, 54-36. In the Whippeal, it is Penn Trafford taking down Altoona, and Hollidaysburg wins in overtime over Bell Vernon. Coming up, we will bring you that exciting game of the week, plus other highlights out of the Mountain League, ICC, and AML when we come back.